What's up, gang? This be your boy. You know who I am. No need for introductions. Let's get to our Week 14 picks of the NFL 2011 season. First, we kick it off with Thursday Night Football. The Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh Steelers. As he's over there playing football, my nephew. Pittsburgh blew out the Bengals last week. I think they'll do the same thing against their other opposing Ohio team, the Browns. In Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh will go all over Cleveland at home on Thursday night. Then we got our Sunday afternoon games. We got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Miami Dolphins. Both teams are 4-8. Mike Vick will return as quarterback for the Eagles. Do we expect to see Jeremy Maclin in this game too? I think so as well. And Matt Montgomery still on the road, but they won big against the Raiders. I'm going to say the Eagles by a squeaker to get past the Dolphins and Miami. New Orleans Saints at the Tennessee Titans. Matt Hasselbeck, Drew Brees going to get it on, but I think Drew Brees will come and should get the job done in Tennessee. The Indianapolis Colts still winners at the Baltimore Ravens. Ray Lewis should be playing in this game because he didn't in the last couple games. I'm going to say the Colts is going to go 0-13 and get trounced by the Ravens. Kansas City Chiefs at the New York Jets. Chiefs played spoiler last week to the Bears. Do they have a chance to play spoiler against the Jets? I highly doubt. Mark Sanchez still an unpredictable quarterback. I'm going to go with the home team, and I got the Jets over the Chiefs. The Minnesota Vikings at the Detroit Lions. Christian Ponder does wonders last week. Almost, but got T-bowled by the Broncos. And Detroit, like I said, just couldn't get the job done on the road against the Saints. They're going to have a hard time getting some points here against the Vikings. The Vikings played some hard-fought football last week. Christian Ponder had his first 200-plus yards pass. I still got the Vikings to win on the road at Detroit. The Houston Texans at the Cincinnati Bengals. Houston's quarterback, I think his name is AJ something, whoever, the quarterback for the Texans, did a good job against the Falcons last week, and they won by a touchdown. Meanwhile, Cincinnati trying to lick their wounds after a bone-crushing blowout against the Steelers. I got Houston on the road to beat the Bengals. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Both teams look pitiful. Jacksonville with their new interim coach until they get a new head coach. And Tampa Bay, Rasheed Morris, his job is on the line because his team played so pitiful last week to the Panthers. I'm going to say they're going to finally get a win in Jacksonville against the Jaguars. The Atlanta Falcons at the Carolina Panthers. Falcons losing a close one last week, but the Panthers just womp all over that Buccaneers team. Cam Newton should have a good game, but I think Matt Ryan Company and Roddy White should get the win in Carolina. New England Patriots at the Washington Redskins. Washington's lost 8 straight games. I don't know what else to say about this team. Just pitiful right now. New England, just a dominant force. Tom Brady and company is going to do it again on the road like they did in Philadelphia. They're going to do it again in another metropolitan city, and that's in Washington at FedEx Field. In our late afternoon games, we got the San Francisco 49ers at the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, the 49ers has clinched the NFC West. So they have no problem. First time in 6 years. Thank you very much. Arizona is trying to keep them out of that bye. Arizona got blown out by not blown out. They lost to the 49ers once. They're going to do it again on the road. At home. Giant 49ers going to win it again on the road in Arizona. Redbirds just pitiful right now. But they beat the Cowboys last week, and Kevin Cobb made his return, but it's not going to do no good for his team against Alex Smith and the 49ers. All right, we got the Chicago Bears at the Denver Broncos. The Bears need a quarterback. Will they get Brad Favre? Will they get Donovan McNabb? Time will tell. Tim Tebow and the Broncos 5 straight road wins. You can call these Eagles like the Eagles were back then, road warriors. I think Tim Tebow has found a name for himself now, but they're not road warriors because they're playing at home. I think Denver is going to trounce all over the Bears with McNabb or with Farr. It's not going to matter. The Buffalo Bills are the San Diego Chargers. Bills looking very pitiful right now. If they lose this game, they pretty much can call this a season that they will never forget. After winning 5 straight, they've lost 7 straight. What more can I say? The Bills going to get trounced by the Chargers. San Diego got their win against Jacksonville just this past Monday night, and I think they're going to do it again at home against the Bills. We got the Oakland Raiders at the Green Bay Packers. Until the Packers be defeated, they're going to beat the Raiders to go 13-0. Hands down on that. And on Sunday Night Football, battle of the NFC East. New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys, round 1. Tony Romo played well, but the team lost to the Chargers in overtime. The Giants played well, but they lost to the Packers at home by a field goal. I'm going to go to the road team and pick the Giants to just get past the Cowboys. It could be a field goal that the Giants win round 1 on Sunday night. And on Monday Night Football, the St. Louis Rams at the Seattle Seahawks. We know who's going to win this. Marshawn Lynch overran the Eagles last week. I think he's going to do it again against the St. Louis Rams. No doubt, Seattle will handpick the Rams all over that Quest Field in Seattle. Those are my picks. What are yours? Let me give you our playoff scenario right now. Green Bay has clinched the NFC North, and they can clinch a first-round bye with a win or a New Orleans loss, or a tie and a New Orleans tie or loss. Again, San Francisco has clinched the NFC West. The New Orleans Saints clinches the NFC South if Atlanta loses and if they get the win. The Saints. They also can clinch a playoff spot with a win and a Detroit or a Chicago loss. All right, in the AFC, we got the New England Patriots. They clinches the AFC East with a win and a New York Jets loss. Houston clinches the AFC South Division with a win and a Tennessee loss. And the Pittsburgh Steelers clinches a playoff spot with a win and losses by both Cincinnati and the Jets, and also Tennessee. They can also get a win and the losses by Cincinnati, the Jets, Denver, and Oakland. And they get a win and losses by Cincinnati, Tennessee, Denver, and Oakland. So those are your Week 14 playoff scenarios. Check back here next week for Week 15. By the way, I went 12-4 in Week 13. My best since Week 6. Right now, I got to go. We'll talk to you next week. I'm Rel2G. Enjoy the games. Have a great week. We'll see you back here for Week 15. I'm out. Peace out.